And before we play the national anthem, I have a sad announcement to make. Eddie Warmack, longtime flagman here at Midvale Speedway, passed away last evening. That's why the flag's at half-mast. Can we have a moment of silence? Thank you. First heat race of the 1998 racing season. 50-50. People are going through the stands right now. 50-50 drawing later on in the season. Okay. Old Chunky will be throwing the green this time by. Out of 4, we got a green. Larry Young and Tom Hall are on the front row, and Larry Young pulls away from number 2 turn as your race leader. Fred Davis up in the second in 86. 23. Tom Hall is in third spot. 37 white is Jason Urso. He's moving up on the outside. 19 back there is Ron Glitzen. He's in that 4th spot. Him and Urso are side by side for 4th. Then Roy Kosicki in 3. Darrell Fuller 28 and Tim Davis in 20. Larry Young still shows the way. Fred Davis hangs on to 2nd. Your battles for 4th spot between Glitzen and Urso. 37 and 19 battle out for that 4th spot. Urso on the outside, Glitzen on the inside. This is for 4th spot back there as Davis closes up the gap on Larry Young for the lead. Halfway coming out this time by as Fred Davis on the inside. Looks like he'll have the lead as they go into turn 1 in the Flintstone, number 86. Larry Young hangs on to 2nd. Tom Hall is in 3rd yet. And here comes Wally on the inside. He's challenging Ron Glitzen for that 4th spot. Darrell Fuller's in 6th. Back there in 28. Fred Davis showing the way in the Standard Labs, Testing Labs, HPS Printing Legend Series here at Midvale Speedway. White flag coming out for Fred Davis in 86. Larry Young is in 2nd. Tom Hall's 3rd. Ron Glitzen 4th. Down the back stretch to go one more time. Fred Davis wins it. Larry Young will finish 2nd. Tom Hall in 3rd. Picking up the first checker flag of the 1998 racing season in the Standard Testing Labs HPS Legend Series. Number 86, Red Davis. White flags out for the second heat race. Jeff Burton in 47. Frank Williams in 5. The black and yellow 5 is Frank Williams. Then 37, Mike Kagaz. 62 is Mel Murphy. Charlie Williams in 44. We got a green. '89 out there is Brett Jersick. As Frank Williams shows the way in 5. 62's in second. That's Mel Murphy. They're side by side for that third spot. Charlie Williams and Jeff Burton in 47. Brett Jersick trying to move up in that 4th spot. Frank Williams showing the way. Mel Murphy in second. Charlie Williams third. 4th is Brett Jersick. 5th is the yellow 37, Mike Kaz in 37. Then Jeff Burton in 47. 5 out there. The other 5 is Wally Saunders. 60 out there, Mark Willis. Frank Williams showing the way from Manchester, Ohio. Shows the way. Here comes Mel Murphy. He's caught him as they go into turn number 1. Frank's able to pull away down the backstretch. Charlie Williams hangs on to that 3rd spot. He's being challenged by Brett in 89. White flag coming out this time. Frank Williams showing the way. Mel Murphy hangs on that 2nd spot. Charlie Williams 3rd. Brett Jersick is in 4th. Checker flag coming out this time by Frank Williams, your winner. Mel Murphy, Charlie Williams. Then 89, 37, 47, 5 yellow, and 60 of Mark Willis. Picking up the second heat in the Standard Testing Labs HPS Printing Legend Series. From Manchester, Ohio, it's Frank Williams.
We at Mid-Vid would like to take this opportunity to mention one of our sponsors, Key-Joe's Body and Paint, located at 1820 North Water Street Extension in Uricksville. Owner's Joe DeCaminata. Joe's hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 5. Joe uses DuPont paint products. Official paint of NASCAR. Next time you need the car body specialist, stop in and see Joe at Key-Joe's Body and Paint.
Jim Rambud showing the way. John Crumrine on the outside. He's in second. Farmer Smith is up in that third spot in 7. Mike Gillen, 05. Steve Gillen in 24. Marcus Malcolm in 75. Side by side for the lead, Jim Rambud in 83. Farmer Smith has moved in that second spot on the inside. John Crumrine caught on the outside in 44. He's in third. Mike Gillen in the 05 car. Jim Rambud showing the way at an 83. Farmer Smith hanging on that second spot. Mike Gillen has moved to the inside of John Crumrine, trying to take over in third. They exit turn number 2 down the backstretch. Farmer Smith goes to the outside of Jim Rambud. Checker flag is in the hands of the flagman down there. Coming out of 4. Jim Rambud, Farmer Smith, Mike Gillen, Steve Gillen, John Crumrine, and Marcus Malquit.
Taking out the first late model heat racer tonight from Massillon, Ohio, Jim Rambud in 83.
Kenny Stevens in 21, and George Hill in 84. Got a green. Oh! Donnie Cohen left the racetrack in 41. Jeff Smith, Donnie Cohen got together. Calling for the ambulance. Okay, we just got words from the track officials that Donnie Cohen was out walking around. He's A-OK. It'll be a while before we get back to racing. Okay, while we got a minute, we want to mention Petty's Jeep and Marine, located right north of Navarre on Old Route 21. For all your Jeep and marine needs, stop in and see Petty's on Old Route 21, just north of Navarre.
Okay, we'd like to mention another sponsor here, New Image Homes, located at 1507 Brightwood Road, Southeast, New Philadelphia, Ohio. Bear and Karen Swartz are the owners. They are an authorized builder of all-American homes. Their hours are Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 6, Saturday, 12 to 5, Sunday, 1 to 4, closed on Mondays. So stop in and see Bear and Karen and let them show you all American home experience today.
All right, the 50 hungry people here at Midvale Speedway.
We'd like to mention Twin City Pawn and Gun, located at 1015 Trenton Avenue in Uricksville, has a wide selection of different items to buy. Store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday 10 to 5, and Wednesday 10 to 4. Closed Sundays. Remember the slogan, you can buy, sell, or trade at Twin City Pawn and Gun. Stop in and see them today.
There's Donnie's car.
We're getting ready to go back to racing here. We're going to mention one more of our fine sponsors, Bryan Carpet Sales and Service, located at 119 North Main Street in Uricksville. They are experts in carpet and vinyl installation for They carry several different brands of carpet and vinyl, such as Shaw, World's Carpet, and Mannington Vinyls, just to name a few. Their store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 12. They're closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. That's Bryan Carpet Sales and Service in Uricksville.
Looks like we're going to get back to
Jeff Smith, Jack McGrath will bring him in. They enter turn 3. Out of 4. We got a green. Into 1, out of 2, it's Jeff Smith, Mark Stryker, Jack McGrath, side by side for that second spot. Back and forth, it's Tom Garbrandt, Kenny Stevens, and George Hill. Inside, it's Mark Stryker, outside, Jack McGrath as they go down the backstretch, side by side for that second spot. As Jeff Smith shows the way in 34. Jack McGrath on the outside, Mark Stryker on the inside. They touch, they go into turn number 4. As Jack McGrath pulls away into second. Halfway this time by, halfway coming out for 34, Jeff Smith. Jack McGrath is in second. Tom Garbrandt now has challenged and went by Mark Stryker into third. Stryker back to fourth, Kenny Stevens fifth, and George Hill in 84. Massillon, Ohio's own Jeff Smith showing the way. George Hill exits the pit. Tom Garbrandt now challenging Jack McGrath on the outside. Down the back stretch they go. They're side by side. They go into turn number 3. White flag will be coming out. In the second goes Tom Garbrandt. Awful hard going into 1. He's able to control it. He'll slide back to 3rd. Down the back stretch into turn number 3. One more time will be Tom Smith. Jeff Smith, pure race leader and winner. Jack McGrath will finish 2nd. Jeff Smith from Massillon, Ohio picks up the 2nd heat in the late models.
This will be our Dale's Heating and Cooling Street Stock Division. Dale's Heating and Cooling located at 501 Newport Avenue in Uricksville. Dale Roofner's the owner and operator. Dale's the authorized dealer in Armstrong Heating and Cooling products. Dale's telephone number is 922-2923, and your store hours are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 12. They're closed on Wednesdays and Sundays. That's Dale's Heating and Cooling of Uricksville, the main proud sponsor of the Street Stock Division here at Mid-Vid Racing Videos. This will be a 6-lap heat race on a pole. Rich Schweitzer, Mike Gillen, John Tannerelli, Ryan Tedesco, and car number 57 is AP Wren.
John Tannerelli, Ryan Tedesco, and AP Wren. We got a green. Down to turn 1, out of 2, it's Rich Schweitzer from New Philadelphia, Ohio. Out in front, Mike Gillen Jr. on the outside in 2nd. Here comes John Tannerelli on the inside as they go into turn number 4. He's trying to get 2nd as they come down the home stretch. Into turn 1, then 2, it's Rich Schweitzer yet. John Tannerelli has now taken over 2nd. Here comes AP Wren, your top qualifier this evening. He's up to 3rd. Mike Gillen Jr. is caught on the outside as Ryan Tedesco gets by him for that 4th spot.
Coming up on what lap? Coming up on 3.
Rich Schweitzer still showing the way. Halfway. Rich Schweitzer, John Tannerelli is in that 2nd spot. AP Wren, your top qualifier, set a new track record tonight. He's up to 3rd. He goes to the outside of John Tannerelli, trying to get 2nd. White flag will be out this time by Tannerelli and AP are side by side as the white flag is flying. AP noses is ahead going to turn number 3. Your race winner, Rich Schweitzer, AP Wren, John Tannerelli, Ryan Tedesco, and Mike Gillen Jr.
get them? You ought to get them, didn't you?
Picking up. The street stock first heat, the 1998 racing season. From New Philadelphia, Ohio, put your hands together. Let him hear you, Rich Schweitzer in 77.
Friley will bring him in number 1. On the outside of him is C.W. Moreland in 33. John Ramser back on the inside in 40. Keith Cope in 39 flanks him on the outside. Mike Dines on the inside, the next row back. On the outside of him, it's the Animal, Bob, the Animal Eichel in 69. 50 is Kenny Carroll, and a latecomer, no identification on him, number 26. We got a green as they exit turn number 4. Tandy Friley showing the way as they exit turn number 2. Here comes C.W. Moreland on the outside. John Ramser holds on to 3rd. Keith Cope in 4th. C.W. Moreland showing the way. Here comes John Ramser. Ramser up into 2nd. Friley back to 3rd. Keith Cope on the inside of him now. Keith trying to take over 3rd. Bob the Animal Eichel is on the outside, making it 3 abreast as they exit turn number 2. Yella coming out. Tandy Friley,
How many laps in?
Mike Dines, Bob Eichel, and
2 in, Johnson.
Kenny Carroll. 2 laps in.
I thought we were going double pop. That's right.
Got a green. C.W. Moreland will take him down to turn number 1. John Ramser's waiting right there. He's in 2nd. Keith Cope up to 3rd. Tandy Friley's in that 4th spot. C.W. Moreland still showing the way. Back here in the 4th spot, it's still Tandy Friley. Mike Dines trying to get by him for 4th. Black flag coming out for Bob. He acknowledges he's heading toward the pits. C.W. Moreland still showing the way. John Ramser in that 2nd spot. White flag coming out. C.W. Moreland, John Ramser. John's trying to catch him and go into turn 1 out of 2. Down the back stretch, one more time they'll go. Ramser going high into turn number 3. C.W. Moreland, John Ramser, Keith Cope. Picking up the 2nd heat in the straight stocks, number 33, C.W. Moreland.
Gray, your race winner.
Coming out this next time by, we will be racing in the always exciting street Detroit Irons here at Midvale. We got a green. Randy Rice takes over the lead going to turn number 2. Down the backstretch they go. Here comes Dan the Man Gosser back up on the inside. Keith Thomas hangs on to third, but Jimmy Orr challenged him on the outside. And let's don't forget about Wild Bill Bittaker moving up in 32. Randy Rice showing the way in 41. Here comes Wild Bill on the inside, challenging Jimmy Orr for that third spot. They're side by side as they go into turn 3. Out of 4. Coming out of 4, it's Wild Bill Bittaker, your third spot. Dan Gosser holds on to second. Jimmy Orr and Bill Bittaker battle out for that third spot. Bittaker goes high on the outside. Now he's challenging Dan Gosser for second. Randy Rice still showing the way, but here comes Wild Bill Bittaker up to second. Jimmy Orr's in that third spot. Dan Gosser's in fourth. Randy Doing's in fifth. Keith Thomas and Kevin McKellock. Wild Bill's caught him going to turn number 3. Halfway this time by. Halfway by the flagman down there. Wild Bill Bittaker on the outside. Rice on the inside. As they enter turn number 3, into 4, it's Wild Bill Bittaker, your new race leader. But here comes Randy Rice back. Wild Bill Bittaker, your new race leader. Randy Rice in second. Randy Doing moving up now. He's challenging Jimmy Orr for that third spot. He's got it as they exit turn number 4. Randy on the outside. They're both Randys are riding side by side. Doing on the outside, Rice on the inside. White flag coming out this time. White flag is out. Bill Bittaker takes it as they shows the way. Randy Doing in the second. Now Jimmy Orr is trying to challenge Randy Rice for that third spot. Into turn 3, one more time. Out of 4, he can see it. The checker flag falls for Bill Bittaker, Randy Doing, Randy Rice, Jimmy Orr, Keith Thomas, Dan Gosser, and Kevin McClintock.
This young gentleman is starting his 49th racing season tonight. From New Philadelphia, Ohio, put your hands together for him. I think he can hear you. Wild Bill
I want to take a minute to mention the proud sponsor of the Detroit Iron Division tonight and every night through the Mid-Vid racing season, Indian Village Savings and Loan, located at 100 South Walnut Street in Janayton, Hutton. Now offering car loans at a great interest rate. Their hours are Monday 9 to 7, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12. Their drive-through opens.
Okay, moving into the second heat of the Detroit Irons.
Wednesdays and
Number
Sundays.
7, Don Rufner
For all your
Jr.
banking needs, call
He
Indian
took a couple
Village
years off. He's
Savings
back to
and
racing. On the outside of him, number 59, Richard Stallmaker in 59. Joe Leinert in 28. Jamie Warner in 2. 3T, it's William Obule. 95 is Mike Powell, and 73 out there is Steve Spears. And we got a green. Richard Stallmaker shooting out of a gun. He's into turn number 1 out of 2. We got Don Rufner Jr. and Joseph Leinert in turn number 2. No yellow. Richard Stallmaker out in front. Second place is right now being held by Jamie Warner in 2. Don Rufner Jr. in 3rd spot. Here comes Steve Spears from the back of the pack. He's challenging for that 3rd spot. William Obule in 3T. Joe Leinert in 28 and Mike Powell in 95. Richard Stallmaker out in front. Side-by-side battle for 3rd between Don Rufner Jr. and Steve Spears. Steve takes him into turn number 1. He takes over that 3rd spot. Jamie Warner holding on to 2nd, but if he looks in the rearview mirror, he can see Steve Spears has caught him as they enter turn number 3. Joe Leinert off the pace. Looks like he's got a flat tire.
Funky with water all over the track.
Water all over the track. Yellow is out. 3rd, Don Rufner Jr. 4th. William Obule and Mike Powell. We got a green. Richard Stallmaker out in front. Jamie Warner hangs on to that 2nd spot. Here comes William Obule by Rufner. He's up to 4th. And Mike Powell is side by side with him. Don Rufner falling back. William Obule on side by side of Steve Spears. Battle after that 3rd spot as Richard Stallmaker shows the way in 59. Jamie Warner hangs on to 2nd here, battles for that 3rd spot. They're side by side.
Yeah, that light is making it look darker out there. It's darker than that.
White flag coming out. Oh, we got Jamie Warner in the infield.
Finish it.
Down the backstretch one more time. Richard Stallmaker, Steve Spears, William Obule, Mike Powell, and Don Rufner Jr.
The 50-50 winning number here for $266. Here's your number: 645620. 645620. If you got that winning ticket, stop down at the ticket office and pick up your $266. short intermission as the legend cars line up. Once they're lined up, we're going back to racing. Fly. 47 out there is Jeff Burke. 89 is Fred Erskine. 60 is Mark Willis. And number 5, red, is Ronnie Saunders. 25 racing laps to go, I believe.
We got a green. Frank Winters takes him down to turn number 1. Mel Murphy's in second. Larry Young's in fourth. He's in that 4 car. He's in the 3rd spot. Larry Young starting to challenge for the lead. Frank Winters showing the way yet. Mel Murphy's in that 3rd spot. Side by side is 44. Charlie Williams and Fred Davis in 86. Tom Hall in 23. Ron Blitzen in 19. On the inside, Larry Young challenging now as Frank Williams still shows the way in 5. Side-by-side racing all the way back through the back. Charlie Williams and Mel Murphy challenging up that 4th spot as Larry Young still challenges Frank Winters for the lead. Side-by-side back here at 19 and 44. Ron Blitzen and Charlie Williams side-by-side. Tom Hall in 37 white, that's Mike Haz. Here comes Fred Davis now. He's going to get into the mix. He's starting to challenge Larry Young for that 2nd spot. Frank Williams still hangs on as Larry Young's way on the outside. Yeah. Williams hanging on. He's being challenged on both sides. Williams still shows the way. Fred Davis and Larry Young. Here comes Ron Blitzen, 19. 37. White. Jason Urso is in that 5th spot. All bunched up that top 5 spots. And Charlie Williams, here he comes. He wants to get into the mix. Tom Hall and Tim Davis. In the 2nd goes Fred Davis. We got Mark Willis going to go a lap down. Frank Williams still shows the way in number 5. Fred Davis in 2nd. Here comes 37 white, Jason Urso. He's up to that 3rd spot.
Coming in on 11.
Coming in on lap number 11. Urso is in the 2nd. He's challenging for the lead. They exit turn number 2. They're side by side down the backstretch they go. Here comes Fred Davis back in 86. Charlie Williams hangs on to that 4th spot with Tom Hall 5th. Coming out of 4, your new race leader at the line. It's 37, Jason Urso. They touch going to turn 1, and there goes Frank Winters. He loops it. And nobody hit him through the pack.
Behind you, somebody behind you. Behind you.
Yellow coming out. Yellow is out.
While we got a second here, I'd like to mention another proud sponsor of Mid-Vid Racing Videos, that Denison Yard is now open. Formerly Ray's Tavern, located on Center Street in Denison. Stop in and have a great time. They are currently remodeling and are planning to be completely finished by June. That's Denison Yard, the new place to have a good time. We're going to mention one more proud sponsor. The race is on. Micro Rally Stock Car Racing, today's #1 entertainment. Anyone can race these cars, wide open, throttle at any age. 4 to 6 stock cars can run up to 60 miles per hour on a banked oval track. No slots, just non-stop racing action. Fun for everyone. Micro Rally Stock Car Racing is great for celebrations, birthday parties, school functions, fundraisers, and so on. Go ahead, shift into high gear. Schedule a Micro Reality Stock Car race today. Call Buckeye Racing at 740-922-9749 and have your own racing experience in Buckeye Racing.
Bring him in. He's got a green. Fred Davis in that second spot. Charlie Williams all the way up to third now. Tom Hall's in that fourth spot. Tom Hall's in that fourth spot. Fifth is Larry Young. Here comes Errol Ford in 28. Gets by Larry Young for that fifth spot. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Fred Davis is trying to get by Urso. Back in the back there, 19, 4, and 3 are going at it. Fred Davis right on the bumper of Urso, Jason Urso. Darrell Ford up into that fourth spot. Gets by Tom Hall. Here comes Ron Blitzen. Darrell Ford all the way up to that third spot. He's got that motor cranking tonight. Fred Davis still challenging for that lead. Chunky's going to give him 60 to pass over flag. Oh, we got a spinner down in turn number 2. Yellow is out. Ronnie Saunders loops it up there in turn number 2.
Another proud sponsor we'd like to mention tonight is Mowers Brothers Plumbing. For your next plumbing job, give them a call. They specialize in sewer cleaning. Maurer Brothers are experts in all your plumbing needs. Give them a call at 922-4562. No plumbing job is too big for the Maurer Brothers. 922-4562. And I'm sorry I butchered your plug.
We got a green. Darrell Ford, he's got to the... He is on a rail, man. He's coming from the back to the front. Into second, Darrell Ford watching. Here he comes. Yellow is out. Oh, we got 37 yellow. Mike Kazaz up there in turn number 2.
Another sponsor I'd like to mention is the Denison Depot Restaurant, located at 400 Center Street in Denison. Step back into your yesteryear and visit the Denison Depot Museum and view many of their museum pieces of that time, and stop into their fine restaurant and have an excellent lunch on great dinner and museum. The hours are Tuesday to Saturday, 10 to 5. Sunday, 11 to 3, closed Monday. Restaurant hours are Sunday and Monday, 11 to 3, Tuesday, Thursday, 11 to 7, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 8. While at the depot, get the train ride scheduled. Mark this date down now, Saturday, August 29th. Train ride and riverboat cruise from Denison to Zanesville and back. Check this one out and you will have a great time. For your next home improvement job, give Key Funders a call at 922-3933. Let him put his 23 years of construction experience to work for you. If you need siding, roofing, windows, or any type of general construction done. For estimates, call Key Funders Construction, 740-922-3933.
Fred Davis in that second spot. Darrell Fuller, the man on the move. He's up to that third spot. Urso still showing the way. Fred Davis in that second spot. Darrell Fuller third. Charlie Williams hang on to fourth. Then 19 in 3. Yellow's out.
We'll call this a race.
We're going to call it a race.
Okay, tell them we here.
We're going to call that a race, but we have not canceled as of yet. We're going to wait a little bit. If they do cancel, there'll be double features next week. If we do cancel, just hang on for a little bit. Your race winner, number 37, Jason Urso, your race winner. He's won 5 features in a row as of now, from Virginia to Connecticut to New York and Killcare, and here tonight at Midvale Speedway. From New York, number 37, put your hands together for Jason Urso in 37. Next row back is Mike Gillen in 05, Marcus Malkwood in 75, Jeff Smith in 34, and George Hill in 84. There's your field. They'll be going 30 green flag racing laps. Opening night here at Midvale for the 1998 racing season. We got a green. Stevens Kenny shows the way as they exit turn number 2. Caught on the outside is Jack McGrath. Tom Garbrandt challenging on the outside. He's up that second spot. Mark Stryker in third, being flanked on the outside by John Crumrine. Here comes Jim Rambud. He's up to that fourth spot on the outside. 64, Tom Garbrandt out in front. John Crumrine in second. Third is Kenny Stevens. Fourth, Jim Rambud. Then we got a sandwich going on back here. Kenny Stevens. Here comes Marcus Malkwood on the outside in 75. He's up to that fifth spot. Mike Gillen trying to regroup. He's following him back up through the pack. As Tom Garbrandt Garbrandt shows the way in 64. John Crumrine hanging on that second spot. Kenny Stevens is going to the pits in 21. 84 has went to the pits also. George Hill in the pits. Marcus Malcolm on the inside trying to get that fourth spot away from Farmer Smith as Mark Stryker is in the infield in 77. Tom Garbrandt still shows the way in 64. Coming up on lap number 7 this time by. 7 this time by. Marcus Malfit, Farmer Smith, side by side as they go into turn 1. John Crumrine now has trying to catch Garbrandt on the outside. Tom Garbrandt, John Crumrine, John Ramser, Marcus Malquit has now taken over that 4th spot from Farmer Smith back to 5th. Then Mike Gillen, Steve Gillen, Jeff Smith, and Jack McGrath out there racing. Side-by-side battle between Farmer Smith and Jim Rambud for that 4th spot. Marcus Malfit is challenging Crumrine for 2nd as Tom Garbrandt hangs on to that lead in 64. Coming up on lap number 11, 11 in. Crumrine on the inside. Tom's caught on the outside. They're side by side as they go into turn number 3. Side by side racing for the lead. Crumrine and Garbrandt. John Crumrine on the inside. Tom Garbrandt on the outside. Marcus Malfit just waiting for one of those two to make a mistake.